Hello everyone, it's Tony here for more Let's Play The Long Dark. So we're more or less going to be heading out on a little bit of a sojourn today. I think we have kind of enough warmth. Food is probably our biggest issue at this exact point in time. But I don't really want to loiter around here for too much longer because we have spent kind of a couple of in-game days just kind of meandering around. And I think we need to get a little bit of a wriggle on in terms of trying to find some new locations, trying to find some new material, and trying to make a little bit more progress. Both in terms of this actual Let's Play video as a viewing experience, but also in terms of this character's survivability. I am starting to feel like we're hitting the point now where there are enough different things that are creating tension and creating drama for the character. I'm feeling like all the meters that I need to be keeping topped up and balanced are starting to freewheel a little bit. Being able to stay warm would be super nice. We have some deer skins that are curing, even if it is in two different locations. And we have a bit of a sewing kit left over so that we can hopefully use that to craft some things. Now I'm going to leave that frozen deer carcass there because frozen meat is going to stay frozen. And if we do absolutely need some more food, then I guess I could try and rush past that and then take it somewhere where I can cook it. But we're going to follow the previous plan that we had of following the rail line to its end and seeing what is there. So it's kind of overgrown by snow here, but we can see it continuing. And I can see some sort of sign up ahead. So let's see what that ends up being and what we end up finding. Now, as I have said in previous... there's a wolf down there. As I have said in previous parts of this Let's Play, this is a game that I've played a little bit of before, but not to any great extent. So we're definitely pushing against the limits of my knowledge base of what the game contains and what might be in it. So that looks like, ooh, a dam. Okay. Is that a vehicle of some kind? Hydro energy. All right, groovy. So I'm pardon me. I'm assuming there's going to be things around here that we can salvage that are going to be a positive for us. Can we get in here? Okay. What can we do? Painkillers, that'll be handy. Okay, so it's warm in here. Radio doesn't work. What else have we got? Not an awful lot. All right. Which way should we go first? Can we get through there easily? Is this something I can open, or...? It is. All right. We might just have a quick poke around the corner here and see what's around the bend. And then we might look in the little shacks first, because they're probably going to be easier to investigate. And they're a bit more of a known quantity because I suspect that might lead to another map. That would make the most sense to me. Purely in terms of game loading. All right. It's not a dead end like I was first perhaps assuming. So let's go and have a look in these huts, and then we'll go through the fence and see what's in there. Can I collect this? What is this? No. All right. What about these planks? Break them down. I'm not going to. What is this thing? Who knows? All right. About these ones. Alright, okay. So a few things that we could break down if need be. Let's have a poke around indoors, where I'm assuming people hide most of their goodies. Did I speak too soon?
I can use this.
Nice. Can I use that? No. Granola bar, thank you very much. Ooh, a locker. What's in here? Okay, so that one was locked, and I'm assuming we're able to open it because we have a crowbar. Ooh. Nice. Also nice. Oh boy. That's tremendous. Let's get those on, like, right now. Oh yeah. Thank you. Great. Every little bit helps. Nothing hidden down here? No. Well, even if just for that one locker, I think that was a pretty good haul. Ooh, don't miss that one. Could have missed that one. And there's another one, so let's have a poke around there too. Now, because we're playing on the Voyageur difficulty level rather than Stalker... Is that a mushroom? It is. Nice. I have tried playing on a harder difficulty setting, and there have been a couple of occasions already where we've seen wolves off in the distance. On the harder difficulty level, even at that distance, it's not uncommon for a wolf to spot you and just come charging, like, straight at your face, which isn't my understanding of how wolves behave in real life. And in fact, there is a full screen sort of text acknowledgement of that as you're loading this game up, saying that there are a number of things that they realize aren't entirely realistic, but that, you know, they are trying to make a piece of entertainment with some friction in it in terms of survivability. So anyway, from a player perspective, what that results in... No, I don't want that. What that results in is playing on the Stalker level of difficulty. I have had occasions where I've started the game, quite literally walked over the crest of a hill, had a wolf spot me in the distance, come running at me, and if I don't hit them square between the eyes with a rock, I'm pretty much dead immediately. Ooh, food. Was that something else in there? No. And while that might be a nice little adrenaline rush at the start of a game if you're experienced, for somebody like me who has very little clue what they're doing, it means you die pretty much immediately, which is not terribly fun, at least at my level of experience at playing. How are we doing on time of day? I find it interesting that all of these important meters that we're constantly having to monitor. What time of day is it? How hungry am I? How tired am I? How cold am I? These are all voluntary actions that I'm having to perform by pressing the start button on my controller here. They're all pretty important, but I have to manually go looking for them. It's not keeping them front and center in front of my face at all times, and I really like the way that that's constantly making me have to go, do I have enough of ... but not immediately being able to scan the screen and get an answer to that question. I have to voluntarily look it up. And even that simple action of having to tap a button like this and scan the screen feels like a lot more effort than just, being able to shift your eyes a little bit. Let's grab some more hide. Good stuff. And I think we're going to be trying to carry that all the way back to one of the other two buildings where we currently have things in it. And again, we're going to leave the meat there, because we collected meat from the first one of these that we found, and then it promptly went rancid because I forgot about it and didn't do anything with it, which is not great. Can we get into this big building? What happens if we do that?
Can't feel my feet.
Can't feel your feet. That's a drag. If only we had some better shoes. These all break downable? They are. Wow, that's a lot of wood. And also a lot of calories, but good to know they're there. What about in here? Are you locked or are you unlocked? You are unlocked. Anything else around here? Nothing up my sleeves. All right, let's have a look in here then. Maybe it's filled with mutants. I think we've all been playing a bit too much Fallout. Carter Hydro Dam and environs. Okay. Does that mean there's also outside sections after we've been through here? Jerry can. Briefcase. Ah, no secret codes.
This'll come in handy.
Sure. Telephone that I can't use. It's quite dim in here. I like the kind of vibe. Kind of derelict, disused vibe. I don't know what is selectable and what isn't. Apparently I can't break a computer down into usable bits. No. A dead pot plant. I know how you feel. Cool. Boots. Alright. Wonder how overburdened we're getting. Ooh, a workbench. Nice.
I'll take it.
Mmm. Jerky. This seems like quite a handy spot to know about. I have not been here before playing this game, but now that I know it's here, I think it's going to be on my list of places to scoot to pretty quickly and see what goodies are lying around.
I think I can use this.
Nice. Also nice. Lots of things I can break down. Hacksaw, okay, to break down. I don't have one. So don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Don't want to break that down. It's amusing that, ooh,
This stuff will come in handy.
nice. It's amusing that things that usually pop out all sorts of goodies in a video game, like a giant crate, you're literally just smashing it to pieces. You're literally just smashing it to pieces and using it for wood. I just heard a little sting of violins there that sound like what you'd expect as tension-building music for a horror film or something. It was a little unsettling.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Whoops, wrong button. That's curious. I wonder why it doesn't... Ooh, there might be goodies in here. I wonder why it doesn't show me that inventory screen as part of a default when I'm loading things. New thick wool sweater. That sounds tremendous. Something I can wear on the top. 99%. 66%. 1.5. Sure. Excellent. Feeling a bit peckish. So what have we got that's kind of fresh? Energy bar. Good, good. Do we have another one? New granola bar. Energy bar. Just a bit of a top up. Oh boy, I'm moving noticeably slower here. I can feel it on the stick. So I think that means we've done... Oh man, I'm losing track of what I've looked at and what I haven't. too distracted by talking to you kind folks. I don't remember walking up to a lavatory, so I think maybe we haven't been this way yet. Need to be mindful of what time it is as well, because I imagine if it gets dark in here, we're not going to be able to see anything at all.
I'll take it.
Cool. I think we may have been unknowingly fortunate in finding that that crowbar really early on out in that fishing hut. So I don't know if we'd be able to force all of these things without it. Maybe we could, but it would take way longer and burn a lot more energy. I don't know. Huh. You know you play video games when you check the toilet bowl for possible pickups. Stairs. Where should we go next? We might try and stay on this level before we start going up and down to other levels, because I think there were some stairs over there as well. What is in... Ugh. Oh, man.
Getting tired.
That's a very big room. What we got? Nice. Nice. Oh, and another crowbar. I imagine that would be quite heavy, so we probably don't want to use it. The elevator is out of commission, but we have an office. Something that looks like an office. Nada. Nope.
I'll take it.
Grape soda. Nope. So the fact that so many of these things that we can look in turn out to be empty, if we were to imagine that happening in a quote-unquote normal video game, I imagine that it would get immensely frustrating to go, look, why are all these things here if there's nothing in them? But given the setting and the premise of this, I mean, it makes perfect sense that there are an awful lot of things here that don't have anything in it. And while it's still frustrating to be searching all of these things, it's frustrating in a directly mechanical way to what I'm trying to wrangle with, which is, you know, stay warm enough, stay hydrated, stay fed, and stay not dead. Having said that, I don't know how interesting it is to watch. So it would be super nice to hear from you, dear viewers. If you are watching this and you are enjoying it, it'd be nice if you could get in touch with me. You can contact me personally on Twitter at Kalinskald. That's Kalinskald. If there's any little details or things that you appreciate or that you would like to share, if there's something tremendously obvious that I've missed and you're tearing your hair out and you want to let me know about it, that would be appreciated. Always good to hear from you. It's not really outside, but it's clearly a lot of daylight coming out over... What? A safe? Are you kidding me? Whoa, what? This is a thing that exists. Oh, now it's all about finding the codes. Oh, what have we done? Where would it be? I'm going to obsess over that now. Look, I guess the safe's not going to go anywhere, so we'll just keep our eyes open. Did I walk past a medkit on the wall? I did. Should probably, definitely, absolutely search that. Thank you. How overburdened am I? Feels like a lot. 41.99 of 21.04 kilos. Oh boy. I don't know. I don't want to drop anything. I'm not sure I can get anywhere from where I am now. I guess I go down the stairs. So down there might lead to a larger area. So I might try going upstairs first, just to be contrary. What I'm trying to figure out is if there's anywhere in this building that you can sleep. Or if you have to go out to... Man, how many stories are there? One more, all right. Or if you have to go back out to the shacks that we're in before if we want to have some rest. So maybe what we need to do is grab a whole bunch of things from here, chuff them back across to one of the huts because it's easy to get to, easy to just dump stuff on the floor.
I can use this.
We are getting quite tired. So here's another thing that I'm thinking about and wondering as I'm playing this now. Again, in other games, if we're in an indoor area like this, and I mean, I called out Fallout before, so let's use that as an example. I'd be expecting to be ambushed or attacked or have bad people come rushing out from around a corner or to open up a door and
This stuff will come in handy.
there'd be some enemies there. I'm not getting the sense of that at all in this game because I'm stranded out in the wilderness by myself. So I'm sort of in take it easy, don't feel terribly stressed mode right now. And I think that may actually be something of a problem. Because just because I'm not being pursued by an enemy faction or you know, having raiders or what have you trying to hunt me down doesn't mean I'm any less likely to die because I'm still stranded in the wilderness with not enough resources. And I seem to be just compulsively looting and grabbing absolutely everything that I can, irrespective of the fact that I'm carrying twice of what I'm supposed to be able to carry.
I'll take it.
Ooh. Nice. I should put those on before I forget what I found. Okay, so those are... sure. Where do I wear the... There it is. 3% protection, but colder, but it is not in terribly good repair. So let's try that. We'll try repairing it and see if it's going to be better for us to wear. Now that we have a 100% balaclava, it is indeed much better. Wow. That changes things a bit, doesn't it? Hot and not as warm as wool. Alright, sure. Okay. I'm also kind of worried that if we head out of the building, we're going to come back in. I'm not going to remember what I've already looked in, what I haven't looked in. That's kind of me being pedantic rather than any fault of the game. But I think I am just going to finish searching these drawers before scooting back across and finding somewhere to get some shut-eye, because our character is getting mighty tired from all this hauling of heavy gear and opening of all the drawers. Door that I can't go through. What did you watch today? Oh, I watched somebody play a game where they opened drawers for half an hour. How was it? Yeah, it was alright. Elevator. Okay, so that's a door I can open, but that other one is a door I can't open. Surprised we haven't found any ammunition for anything yet. Is this a super goodie room? Full of super goodies? Huh, apparently not. Ah, nothing. So much build-up and so little follow-through. It's almost like real life. Can't imagine those floppy disks being very useful. See, why are there floppy disks? When is this set?
This will come in handy.
They're not really a 2017 thing. They're not even a 2007 thing. In fact, in a lot of ways, you'd have trouble arguing that they're a 1997 thing. Come on, one last big payoff. Surely.
Nobody needs this anymore.
I mean, sure. Alright, wow, we're moving slow now. So if my mental map of this place is still accurate, then we should be able to find our way back outside with ease. And we know... Oh man, I can't even run at all. That'll be awful if the weather's bad, or we're chased by a wolf. I can just throw a bunch of clothing at them and go, could you break this down for me? Thanks. Leaving up a dam. How far down does a dam go? Wow, that's quite breezy. Oh, and it's further to the cabins than I recalled as well. Alright, so we're going to make our way to the cabins, we're going to go inside, and by the time we get there, that will probably do it for this part of the Let's Play. So, thank you all very much for tuning in. I very much appreciate you being with me on this survival journey. As I was saying earlier, if you would like to get in touch with me personally on Twitter, my Twitter handle is @Kalinscald, that's K-A-L-I-N-S-K-A-L-D. I also do a game developer podcast, sort of interview podcast series called Downloadable Context. You can find that at downloadablecontext.com or on Twitter at DLContext. And if you'd like to leave a comment or like or subscribe to the channel below, that would be very much appreciated. So thank you for tuning in, and come back again soon for more of Let's Play The Long Dark.